All right, guys. So if you've been following the last few days, Xbox has been having some issues. Some people are unable to access their games or even play them due to DRM policies and issues, I guess, that they have. So they are under fire. Literally, you can see this article right here. Xbox Online DRM under fire as some users are left unable to play games for the fourth day. So yeah, this has kind of been a ongoing issue the last few days. I haven't really been paying attention to it, but now I'm starting to take notice just because it's starting to become a little bothersome. Now, me personally, I've been playing Xbox recently. I had no issues accessing Game Pass or playing through the cloud or anything like that, but apparently the gaming services have been experiencing random outages all the way since Friday, off and on. And yeah, it's been criticized. One of the most criticized things that Xbox has is their DRM policy. And yeah, so basically, if if the servers just went completely offline, you would not have access to any of the games that require some kind of online connection. You would basically be screwed. The games wouldn't be yours. Second that the servers turned off for whatever reason. And I think ever since the Xbox One days, this has kind of been an issue that gamers have had. But you can see uh, in this article, it says Xbox Online DRM policy has been criticized after server outages left some console owners unable to launch their purchased games for a fourth day. So the support team first confirmed that its servers were experiencing a major outage on May 6th after users complained that they were unable to purchase or launch games or start cloud gaming sessions. Again, I have not had that personal issue. In fact, I was playing Trip to Yomi or Trek to Yomi like all night last night, which is a fantastic freaking game. I highly recommend it. If you guys have not played it, it's on Game Pass. Now, they did claim on Saturday that they resolved the issue, only for it to state several hours later that the issue had returned. In total, the support team claimed to have fixed the problem twice this weekend, only for it to seemingly return later. So off and on, they're saying it's resolved, they're saying it's not. But the latest update right here says that it expects to fully resolve recent Xbox server outages with a new update in the coming days. So here's the newest update. Who knows how good this is going to work? Honestly, it's kind of strange that they're going through so many server problems, especially since Friday. So the platform holder claimed Monday, which was yesterday, that there was been a major improvement in the situation, but said it didn't expect to fully fix the issue for a few days yet. Now, here's their tweet. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I got a sore throat today. They did tweet out, "We've seen significant improvement to the issue that has prevented some users from purchasing and launching games. We expect full mitigation in the coming days with the rollout of a new update." So, who knows? The replies to Xbox's latest update include many messages from users claiming they still can't boot their purchased games. Now, there's a Twitter account called Does It Play? And basically what they do is they check to see if games are accessible without online issues or anything like that. And they are they went ahead and they said that a majority of Xbox games require an online check before they'll boot. So this is something that, again, I believe was an issue in the Xbox One era. That was a big red flag for a lot of gamers, is that for whatever reason, Xbox does a check when you're booting up a game to make sure that the DRM or the digital rights management, whatever it's called, that the game is licensed to you properly. So if you have no online access, you're not going to be able to start up a lot of your games. Continuing this article, it says they absolutely do not have them on PlayStation or Switch. Trust us, we test them. So they're saying PlayStation and Switch do not do these online checks. If the PlayStation servers go down tomorrow permanently, every single player game you own will work offline almost permanently, provided the console's working and the account was linked. There are a tiny subset of titles that will not. So single player games. Nothing refers to free-to-play or online multiplayer. Does It Play goes on to say Xbox needs to fix their DRM problems. Hand waving won't help. Nobody wins, especially Xbox fans, when all the catalog eventually becomes inaccessible. Now, I don't think it's personally going to reach the point where you're not going to be able to ever access your Xbox games again. But I can say and will say that it's probably really annoying if for 4 straight days you're not able to even launch a single game on your console. Me personally, again, I didn't have any kind of problems. I didn't have any other kind of issues with this situation going on. In fact, I had no outages at all. So, I don't know. According to this, people still are. I have no idea if it's a regional thing, if it's a worldwide thing, if there's anything going on. But, you know, as a company, if I was Xbox, if I was Microsoft, I would be doing all I can to take care of this. Because, let's be honest, big corporation like Microsoft that runs servers for all sorts of different companies and stuff, if your video game console situation isn't running properly, that's kind of low-key embarrassing. Now, Xbox has recently been promoting the idea of game preservation. I know a few times Phil Spencer has gone on the record to say that video game preservation is very important to them. But then you got to think of how they have this DRM policy. That's not really video game preservation friendly to an extent. It's almost like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, especially with, you know, they kind of canceled their online backwards compatibility program. Like they had that Xbox 360 backwards compatibility list, and this last year they went on the record to say that they're not going to focus on that anymore because of licensing issues and things like that. So I love Xbox, don't get me wrong on that, but it seems that this DRM policy is just getting in the way of what they're saying or what they want us to hear and what they're actually doing. Now, there is a journalist who was a previous host of an Xbox event. Her name is Paris Lilly. She said the Xbox outages have made it clear that something needs to be done to change with their DRM policy. Games that are downloaded to my console should have a window to be offline and playable without checking in. Hopefully we get some clarity and a solution to avoid this issue again. Now, who knows? Maybe this situation, this amount of downtime might increase efforts from Xbox to switch off of their DRM policy and maybe take note on any kind of special situations or emergency scenarios. I guess that would be the proper word. I honestly have no idea how big of an issue is, or if it's even going across all the, like, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. But it is slowly but surely getting momentum. I saw whisperings of it over the weekend, especially on Saturday. And then today I'm seeing more of it. So it's Tuesday now. Who knows just how solid it is? I really haven't checked social media today, but let's keep an eye on this and let's see what happens with the DRM policy. And let me know what you guys think down below. And I'll see you guys later.